All right, testing 1, 2, 3. You know what it is? It's the What's Up with Radical Mike show. Man, let me tell you something. It's been rough lately. Been rough. I had a little illness. Oh, illness, injury. I don't know what it was. Still having it though. Septic arthritis in the knee. Man, oh man, boy, if you get that, you got trouble. Ain't no doubt about it. But anyway, that's pretty much over, and we just been. I've been chilling on another project, and we want to get this out of the way right away. All of my subscribers, if I mean, you don't have to. It's not mandatory. Yeah, well, don't believe that. It's not mandatory, but we're working on a project, Phoenix Street News. Now, if you would go to Facebook, Phoenix Street News, and like us on Facebook. It's a new project, entertainment magazine. I think you're gonna love it. So anyway, let's get to the main issue that keeps cropping up, and I've handled this issue before, but this issue is back. As a result of the Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman trial. Well, not Trayvon Martin trial, but George Zimmerman. George Zimmerman is actually alive and available, and has been and is on trial for the death of Trayvon Martin. Now, for me, the way I look at it is a manslaughter. Accidental, unintentional, whatever, manslaughter, but manslaughter nonetheless. And if the guy gets less than manslaughter, it's a problem that we'll be rioting in the streets. Hey, I'm just giving you the fact. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what's probably gonna be up, because this is just blatant. George Zimmerman, if in fact he had been a legitimate, registered block watch person, he would have known the procedures. The procedures are as probably follows: observe, do not apprehend, do not make physical contact. That's why it's block watch, not block arrest. Block watch, not block police. You know what I'm saying? You can't do all of that. So he was way out of his boundaries and stuff, as his probable I want to be police mentality, and he got himself in deep water. And like I said, manslaughter, that's what he's earned by getting his ass out the truck and pursuing after people told him, no, don't get out the truck, don't follow, don't pursue, you keep your dumb ass in the vehicle. And he failed to do that, and as a result of his retardation, he is where he is. Now, in the process of the George Zimmerman case, race, racism, and racist words have come out of the trial. And it was noted that Trayvon Martin's friend, the young lady that's from Hades, no, she don't know anything about American culture, about America, what America's all about, and us and them and stuff. She's in the South. She hear the Southerners calling white folks crackers. So she just blend in, just like you go any place else in the world and they call a black person a nigger. They don't know that they're not niggas. They just look like niggas. That's what they saw on TV. That's what was in the memo. That's what's been in the advertisement. These people are dangerous and are niggas. So anyway, so this young lady, she mentions that Trayvon said something about her about this damn cracker is following me or something, Whoa, whoop, bing, ding, 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 ding. All kinds of red lights and flags come on. Well, wait a minute, hold on. What'd you say? Cracker? What do you mean by cracker? Ain't that racist? Oh no, she don't know anything about that. So shit. What the hell? Ain't racist to her. Oh man. So I don't know if can I answer the phone and record at the same time? Hey, hello. Hey. Yeah, but it sucks. I'm kind of tied up right now. Yeah. Well, you have to call me back. My phone is on something. I dropped my phone, so I can't do any of that. So anyway, yeah, call me back. Yeah, about an hour. Yeah, I guess. All right, bye. So anyway, oh yeah, the hat's got a little perspiration up on it. Damn, I should have put on a different hat, huh? I forgot that the phone I'm recording on is not the phone that was answering. So I'm like, why did the phone not stop recording? I'm like, dummy, it ain't even the same phone. So anyway, as the race word appears, nigga, negro, all of that, you know. So now, cracker is in question as to whether or not cracker is a racist word like nigger, whatever. N-word, for lack of a better description. So, on CNN, they bring out the specialists, people that know everything. And always, the people that know everything are always white people. You can't trust anybody else. If it ain't white, it ain't right. Alright? So anyway, they bring in the premier, creme de la creme, white, male, intellectual to straighten out the matter. And then he comes right on the scene with the data, with the definition, with this is a cracker. Now everybody's paused. Everybody's like, what the hell? Okay, what is a cracker? So, well, now, back in the day of slavery, back in the day of Kunta Kinte, a fictional character. No, back in the day of Kunta Kinte and Chicken George, right after and before 1776, which of course we just got through celebrating the 1776 big hoopla, Independence Day, 1776. Slaves had 100 more years of the cracker. Now, the cracker. Who is the cracker? Well, if you had the unfortunate opportunity to be in the slave camp and on the plantation, whereas you would have seen a slave like Kunta Kinte try to break camp or something, and the slave hunters got him, brought him back to the plantation. And as a result of having tried to escape your horrible and brutal treatment, there were consequences. And those consequences consist of hoisting your ass up by your arms to a tree, and the cracker, which was the guy with the whip that was getting ready to whip your ass. And at the end of that whip was a cracking sound. And that cracking sound rang out throughout the plantation that somebody was getting their ass kicked. As a matter of fact, damn, bad news. So anyway, as they would continuously hear the crackling of the whip, it became known that the individual on the other end of the whip, somewhere near the handle, was considered the cracker. That's right, he was the cracker. And he didn't necessarily have to be white. A lot of Negroes assumed the overseer position, the Uncle Tom, if you will, position, and got the opportunity to be the cracker. And yes, he cracked that ass. That's for real. So, now, cracker is a term for the individual that's beating the ass. That's a cracker. Now, that's not a derogatory term. That's, as a matter of fact, that's a position of elevation. That's probably, like they say in modern day rap, that's in the upper echelon of slavery. Let's see. That's in the upper echelon of slavery control mechanism. Okay, so you in the front office. If you're a cracker, you're in the front office. So that is not a derogatory term like the infamous N-word, the nigger phrase. Now, if we will, we got a couple of minutes left. We're going to try to get into nigger real quick. Now, nigger derived from the phrase negra, which means black. The Spanish and the Portuguese referred to their human cargo from Africa as negra. There go the negras. There goes the black people. Yeah, all right. So that was cool. Now, when Europeans, other Europeans, like the English and the French, and just old regular ass white folks from Europe that had originally come here as indentured servitude, as indentured servants, and were in a form of slavery themselves. Now, some of them out of the dungeons of Europe. So, as time went on and people got tired of saying negra, and then some people were ignorant and couldn't say negra because they was not Spanish. Okay? They didn't speak Spanish, they didn't speak Latin, they didn't know anything about that shit. So they were just regular old white folk, and they said, nigga. I'm just tired of trying to say negra. I can't say negra. It sound like nigga to me. So slaves became coined as niggas. All slaves, all black people became niggas. Whether you was a slave or not, you still a nigga. You look like a nigga, you's a nigga. So all right, so there we go. So we got nigga. Niggas influenced, niggas in there. Nigga been in there since the 1600s. You know. Yeah, since the 1600s. We've been niggas since the 1600s. Then all of a sudden, in the 80s, black people learned the definition of nigga. All low life, down in the gutter motherfucker. Okay, that's a nigga. And some brothers say, okay, cool. That actually identifies me. I am a low life motherfucker. Look around and shit, I got guns in every pocket and drugs. And I will rob your ass blind if I get a chance. Ain't no doubt about it. I am a full-fledged, hope to die ass nigga. You don't want to run into me anywhere during the day or night. Ask 2 Chainz about niggas. So anyway, rap artists and low-life brothers and sisters have become comfortable with nigga because that represents who they are. And they liking it and they loving it and they being nigga every day. Now, some of us are not necessarily niggas all the time. We can act a nigga, but we ain't necessarily a nigga. So your middle class to upper class has separated themselves as Negroes, colored people, and blacks. The other under echelon individuals are niggas. And if you see one of them, or run into one of them, or bump into one of them, proceed with caution. The motherfuckers is nuts. They are, in fact, niggas. And they will fuck you up. So, it is, after all these years of being a nigga and being assumed a nigga, it shit stuck. So don't nobody be, you can't bury nigga. You can't get rid of nigga now. Nigga here to stay. Later. What's up, Radical Mike Show? With history, America's true self unfolds damn painfully. That's history. That's pain. unfolded.